Welcome to Taking Care of Your Business, ideas for leaders who are humble, hungry, and smart. The highest price ever paid for a single painting by a female artist was $44 million in 2014, equivalent to $60 million in today's dollars. That painting, entitled Jimson Weed White Flower, is by Georgia O'Keeffe. I recently returned from Santa Fe, New Mexico, where I visited the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. The $44 million painting wasn't there, but others were, and it's a wonderful museum. O'Keeffe was born in 1887 and died at the age of 98. I'm familiar with her work, I've always loved it, but what I didn't know about O'Keeffe until I went to the museum is that at her prime, she was one of the most photographed women in the US, recognizable to millions and millions of Americans, largely due to her husband, the photographer Alfred Stieglitz, who took thousands of pictures of her. There was something that caught my eye a few weeks ago when I was touring the museum. It was the statement of an art critic who said that it was extraordinary how much control Georgia O'Keeffe had over how she appeared in all those photographs, what she's wearing, the poses she strikes, how she comes across in the images. She's very much in control of her image in the photographs, very rare at that time. O'Keeffe's powerful yet soft-spoken presence jumps off the wall and then draws you in. I've been thinking about Georgia O'Keeffe, especially the power of her visual image, as I prepare for a leadership workshop I'll be leading on the topic of executive presence. What is executive presence anyway? It's a combination of things, isn't it? First, it's about the ability to make decisions, especially when you don't have all the information you wish you had, and holding steady to the decisions you've already made. Executive presence is also about how you communicate, clearly, concisely, and persuasively. Third, executive presence is about emotional intelligence, understanding and managing your own emotions, and showing empathy toward others. And finally, it's about your physical presence, how you show up, confident, composed, and authentic, like how Georgia O'Keeffe shows up in all those photographs. Leadership is like a cloak that we wear. It includes all these elements: how we make decisions, how we communicate, how we use our emotional intelligence, and yes, how we physically show up. Taken together, all these elements create our presence, good, bad, or indifferent. How we carry ourselves matters. It matters a lot. A strong presence inspires confidence and trust. It helps build relationships. It's reassuring to those whom we lead and sets the tone for an organization's culture. Executive presence is the difference between someone who holds a leadership role and someone who thrives in that role. What does your presence convey to others? Thanks for joining. Until next time, I'm Jeff Oak.